Do you ever feel stuck between two opposing fitness goals? Should you be bulking up to gain muscle or cutting down to lose fat? Well, what if you could do both at the same time? This process, known as body recomposition, sounds like a myth, a fitness unicorn reserved for the genetically gifted or professional athletes. But I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely possible for most people, and we have the research to prove it. In fact, a study on professional football players, who were already incredibly strong, showed they could build muscle and lose fat simultaneously. Even elite female bodybuilders preparing for a show have been found to gain a little muscle while getting shredded. So, what's the secret to unlocking this fitness superpower? It all comes down to two things: a strategic calorie deficit and a smart training plan. Let's dive in. The number one rule of body recomposition is to get your nutrition dialed in. While a calorie deficit is crucial for fat loss, you can't be too aggressive. Think of it like this. Your body needs energy to build muscle, and if you cut too many calories, you're starving your body of that energy. A 2021 meta-analysis looked at 59 fat loss studies to find the sweet spot. The research showed that muscle growth essentially stops when the calorie deficit is more than 300 calories. But here's the exciting part. With an optimized training plan, which we'll cover next, it's possible to build muscle even with a 500-calorie deficit. So, if you want to maximize your chances of success, aim for a slight deficit of around 200 to 300 calories. This will give your body just enough fuel to build muscle while tapping into your fat stores for energy. Now that we've got calories figured out, let's talk about the other crucial part of your nutrition: protein. A calorie deficit can reduce the rate at which your body builds muscle. If you don't eat enough protein, your body will start to break down your existing muscle mass to get what it needs. To counteract this, you need to fuel your body with enough protein. Research consistently shows that those who consume a higher protein intake while in a caloric deficit build more muscle and lose more fat. So, how much is enough? Aim for a minimum of 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight, but for maximum benefit and to be safe, bump that up to 1 gram per pound. If you're finding this information helpful so far, please take a moment to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, leave a comment below with a question about body recomposition, and I'll do my best to answer it. Once you've nailed your nutrition, it's time to build a training plan that forces your muscles to grow. The goal is to provide a strong stimulus for muscle growth. There isn't one special body recomposition training plan. It's about doing the basics, but doing them well. This means training with enough volume. Make sure you're working each muscle group at least twice a week. Applying progressive overload. Continuously challenge your muscles by lifting heavier weights, performing more repetitions, or increasing the number of sets over time. But the most important factor, the one that will make or break your results, is effort. You must take each of your sets close to failure, meaning you should be within 3 repetitions of not being able to lift the weight anymore. Most people simply don't train hard enough. You have more in the tank than you think. Remember, consistency is key. Even if you've been lifting for years, fixing these basic training variables can be the exact stimulus your body needs to start building muscle while in a deficit. We've covered nutrition and training, but there's one more variable you absolutely cannot overlook: sleep. A 2020 study on untrained men showed the power of sleep. One group followed a workout program, and another followed the same workout program while also receiving sleep education. After 10 weeks, both groups gained similar amounts of muscle, but the sleep-optimized group lost a significant amount of fat, while the other group actually gained a little. Other studies show similar results, with sleep deprivation negatively affecting both muscle gain and fat loss. So, to ensure all your hard work in the gym and kitchen doesn't go to waste, aim for at least 7 hours of quality sleep every night. So, now that you know how to do it, the final question is it worth your time? Body recomposition is most effective for people with a high potential for growth, such as beginners. If you're new to lifting, you're in the perfect position to build muscle and lose fat at a rapid rate. People returning to the gym. Your muscles have a memory, making it easier to regain lost muscle mass. Those who haven't been training effectively. If you haven't been consistently training with enough intensity or volume, fixing your approach can lead to significant gains. One thing to keep in mind is that body recomposition is a slow and steady process. Unlike a traditional bulk or cut, the scale won't always give you a clear picture of your progress. You'll need to rely on other metrics like progress photos, how your clothes fit, and your strength in the gym. While it's a great strategy for many, if your primary goal is to gain as much muscle as possible, a lean bulk is likely superior. And if you're focused purely on rapid fat loss, a more aggressive deficit will get you there faster. Bodybuilders use bulking and cutting cycles for a reason. They get faster, more dramatic results. But if you're a beginner, an intermediate lifter with room for improvement, or someone returning to the gym, then body recomposition is an excellent, sustainable, and effective way to achieve both of your fitness goals. If you're ready to take your training to the next level, I highly recommend watching this next video on your screen right now for some new, science-based training techniques you can start applying today to speed up your growth. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Keto Tricks YouTube channel for more science-backed fitness tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.